What's going on, everyone? Dave Kniddle here. Today is Wednesday, May 9th, 2018, and I am coming to you live with another entrepreneur vlog, updating you updating you on my last week for my three entrepreneurial projects from the soccer world. So I have Fan Futsal, which is a simplified fantasy soccer website, Bros Talking Soccer, which is a podcast I do with my two brothers, and The Soccer Tavern, which is a YouTube channel. I'm coming to you live from Sea Isle City. I'm on vacation with my parents and family, so I am not going to report too much, and this may be a quicker podcast than usual. As always, if you have comments, questions, or just anything you want me to talk about, please let me know in the comment section. If you're watching this live, I have my comments board up here, so I'd be happy to answer any questions. And if you're watching this in the future, feel free to leave a comment and I will address it on a future vlog. I do this thing every kind of Wednesday morning. So on a Fan Futsal front, the Simplified Fantasy Soccer website, we've slowly seen our users and engagement rate tick back down to what it was kind of before I did that advertising on the Total Soccer Show podcast. That's obviously disappointing. I think it's some combination of it getting towards the end of the European season. People are starting to lose interest or at the very least sort of move on from those, and as well as people are being eliminated from our tournaments, and so we're not seeing them come back and engage with whether it's MLS or some of our weekly games. So that has been disappointing to see. We did get our SSL certificate implemented on the site over the last week or so everything is secured. We've improved security on the site, which is always fantastic. We had a couple of challenges with getting the SSL certificate implemented. I guess the way that it works is if you have any links that aren't secure, and so specifically we had them with our blog. A lot of times on the blog, I'll post links to other sites that may not be HTTPS, which means they're not secure. And our blog plugin that we use came from an HTTP source rather than HTTPS. The team was able to find workarounds through that, but that was just a slight hiccup. But eventually we got that all sorted out. So that was awesome. And one last awesome thing to report, this guy Blake from Fuji, who's the CEO of Fuji, which is a Fuji Rebounder. It is a product that you kick a soccer ball into, it bounces back into like a court, and it's basically a way to train, but also like a fun game to play. So this guy reached out to me, and we're going to be doing a partnership that we'll be announcing next week. So I'm really excited to give more details on that, but that'll be, we'll announce it on social media, and I can talk a little bit more about it next week in my vlog. And finally, there's no real updates on the sponsorship of that soccer podcast and stand-up comedy tour. I'm still a little fuzzy on details. I definitely want to be involved in the project, but I'm still waiting to kind of get more details. So as soon as I have them, I'll be happy to report that. From a Soccer Tavern perspective, the YouTube channel, we released our international cap video. So we've been doing a Soccer Speak series, giving the background on terminology of different soccer terms. And so this week we released our cap video. Similar to our other Soccer Speak videos, it's not getting a ton of traction. We're finding it tough to sort of market these. And again, I think they're very, very interesting, and it's good because they have a long shelf life. It's not something very, very topical. So it's not like if we don't get immediate engagement, we're going to be hurting. This is just, it's obviously disappointing that I'm not seeing a ton of quick returns, but, I'm playing the long game with YouTube. So, just trying to stay positive with all of that. Regarding our World Cup videos that we're going to be doing for the Soccer Tavern, I recorded 25 videos before I came back east, and I need to start editing them. So just with coming back to my parents and trying to visit people and friends and all of that, I haven't been able to edit quite as much as I wanted. Just got done my Russia video this morning, and want to start with my Saudi Arabia editing, but originally I wanted to start releasing these videos on May 12th and release one video per day up to the World Cup. I think that may be a bit aggressive, so I may just reevaluate it. So I'm bumping up against my kind of self-imposed deadline, and so I don't know if I'm going to stick to it or what I'm going to do, because I'm going to try to spend time with friends and family as much as I can when I'm back east, because I don't get to do that too often. Finally, on the Bros Talking Soccer front, we recorded our Bros Talking Soccer podcast all together. My brother Matt is home from college, and Christian lives near my parents, so we all got to record that from our parents' basement. It's always better when we're recording in person all together. We can sort of react. There's no delays, and I just feel like everybody's a little bit more, especially Matt though, is a little bit more inclined to sort of talk a little bit more and engage. So the podcast was a little bit longer than usual, but I thought it was a good discussion, and so I was really happy with how it turned out. I wish we could do it more. our year-end recap piece. So quick reminder, the blog 90 minutes at a time, which focuses on the Premier League. We are going to be doing an opinion piece for them on a recurring basis. So we're going to do one for the end of the season for Liverpool and Manchester City. Christian and I are Liverpool fans. Matt is a Manchester City fan. And so we're going to give our take on kind of how the season went. And then over the course of the summer, we're going to be giving an update periodically, maybe 1 or 2 a month. And then when the season starts again in August, we'll be giving more weekly updates of that. So I've already written the intro and most of the Liverpool piece. Liverpool's kind of stumbling towards the end of the season. So I may need to tweak what I've already written for Liverpool, but hopefully not. And now we're just waiting on Matt to finish Manchester City, and then we'll get that over to them and hopefully get that out within the next few weeks because the Premier League ends this weekend. That's the end of this video. So thank you so much for checking out another one of my entrepreneurial vlogs. If you have any feedback, questions, or again, just general comments, you can leave a comment on this video or send me an email, dave@fanfutsal.com, or tweet at me at dknits11 is my personal one. Fanfutsal is at fan_futsal. Bros Talking Soccer is at BT Soccer Pod, and the Soccer Tavern is at the Soccer Tavern. So with that, I hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you all next week. Thanks, everybody. See ya.